just wanna have fun, girl. You don't wanna be with one girl. You just wanna be a kid, girl. Show me how to live, girl. I just wanna be a kid too. You ain't got a lot of issues. Show me how to act, girl.
Don't just Mumble TV.
Shotty.
Biggs. Back again. Back again. You see me? Back again. November 17th, so.
It's what we've been talking about.
Yo, that's serious shit. Yeah, we were supposed to shoot it yesterday, but seeing that we are good, upstanding citizens, we decided not to do any violence.
Not really.
But we're shooting today.
Bang, bang.
Bang. So Siri though, oh my fucking god.
Siri had that in it?
Siri, that's what the fucking album is called. Jaden Smith, I told you were gonna fucking love it. Listen to that shit.
Yeah, listen.
I didn't even listen to it yet, but just the snippets. I haven't even heard No Dope on Sundays yet. That's Cyhi shit. Remember, we can talk about both of them. We're going to do a listening party. We're going to review them later, but today we're on to some other business at hand.
And you see that you listen to the Jaden first. Which one did you say you were getting to listen first? I told you. You were like, oh, if and but.
Eminem never came out, but I would listen to Eminem first.
I know.
But I said Jaden too.
No, but you were.
But nah, I think I was pretty confident that.
Okay.
But alright. Joe Budden. I'm a big Joe Budden fan.
Joe Buttons.
Joe Buttons. I'm a big Joe Buttons fan. The rapper and Media Joe. I'm a big Everyday Struggle fan. Now this nigga the other day is like, oh, Jay Elect fans hype him up off of this one song. That's I think that's why Exhibit C is why we think Jay Elect is like, yo, look over the fucking songs.
Oh son of man, oh son of man.
Like, come on, listen to Posers, listen to Fat Belly Bella.
Who was the
angel? Who was the angel who had a foot on water and a foot on land?
Yeah.
Like, I hate when people have one good point and they get on the side, like, and they agree with them, like, yeah, and then they just start talk foolishness. Like, Joe was, Joe was like, oh, Jay, like, he like that verse was superhuman, and then he hasn't put out like, point me to the whack verse, point me to the whack song then, and then up there saying fair enough admitting that he's talking shit because he's not itching to get back in the booth, saying that he'll rap Jay Electronica under a bus. Jay Electronica, he don't want that smoke. Can Joe out-rap Joe? And nobody can watch Joe Budden, you know. Don't get it wrong, you know.
You can certainly keep up, but
like, oh.
You'll be keeping up.
Yo, Joe. Chill.
The force is with Jay.
Chill, Joe. Chill.
Baptized in Nephilicity.
Like, and people even for the amount of music that he does, people kill him. Oh, he released one song in the last 17 years. A million. Like, yo, Jay releases 3-4 tracks a year, and that's terrible. As it is, like, don't exaggerate something like that, bro.
I just see him exaggerated.
What, 3 or 4 tracks?
Yeah, when I saw that, somebody will be like,
I probably need to check. No, but if they check it out, all the Jay-Z
no,
tracks.
but what I'm saying, that I already see him when you said that already, like, no one lets out 4 tracks a year apart from like Jay-Z or people
some
like
people do that.
No, but people with debuts do that.
But Jay is not like the rest of them.
Did it without an album.
He, like, I just don't think your ability to rap impacts Like people want to kill him now and say that he can't rap as good as he thought because he doesn't have a debut. And I don't think that has anything to do with how well he can rap.
I mean, they're speaking fuckeries as academics would have said. Fuckeries. That's so illogical to say that because someone hasn't released something in any amount of time means that they can't rap.
Like, I understand where he was coming from, you know, because he was saying, like, shit, anybody can make one dope track. I can make one dope rap. So if Exhibit C is all we have to say that Jay Electronica can rap.
No, but it's not that making a song doesn't mean I can rap. First of all.
No, but I just...
Making what, like, you can't just come up with certain styles and ways of rap and just can produce it in one track. That never happens. Never.
No, but the point he's making is...
The point I'm making is that there's no way, shape or form I will understand where you're coming from when you say because it's one track he can't rap, especially in terms of lyrics, out rapping somebody.
He was saying that if it's just one song though, if one song is the reason why we say he can rap, he might just have been having a good day. You know what I mean? But I just think he's wrong. Like, you clearly...
That is, like, you can't be having a good day when you let go of Exhibit C. That's not a good day.
It can be, but I get what I'm saying. Not good day in terms of that's the only shit, but it can still be a good day, even though you're lyrical for you.
Yeah, you're going to make it better, a better day. But still, if you get my point,
like you don't just buck up on that quality, that level. But I think you're not a J fan if you say those. Some of the things, like as I say, just go on to that one point, like, oh, he hasn't put out shit in so long. But then the other stuff to say that, oh, you would like you would watch him, like, oh, he put out one song he can only rap that good on one song, and then academic, you know, go and just regurgitate the point that Joe making because he thinks Joe's right, and the two of them just end up clowning him for the rest of that segment. And it's like, yo, listen to these losers.
And I see the thing with Joe. Joe would have condemned academics for doing the same thing that he did with Joe and just picking up, he's just regurgitating. If it wasn't Budden, he was regurgitating, if I get what I'm saying. He would be like, no, say how you really feel, say how you you know. Yeah, come on, man.
So
what would he out-rap him with? Uncle Joe?
Yo.
I'm gonna stop.
That's just shots though, but you deserve it. You fucking deserve it. That's just shot, but you deserve it.
Your retirement bars?
Come on.
What you gonna rap him with? A candy bar? Buttons?
Yo, Joe, you bugging. Like, so
No, but obviously, I'm just live trolling here.
But I really, and Joe Budden can't really rap, isn't it? But
so he should know real rap.
Like Jay, you said, Andre 3000 is just a unicorn. Like, that's the same thing with Jay. Jay is just a unicorn. Like,
what does it mean? What?
We was talking about Big Boy and saying even lyrically, Big Boy might be better. And even something there, even Andre was saying it, but it's like, it's not just, like, Andre just amazing overall, and Jay's similar, just a fucking unicorn. Like,
they're similar in but it's like Jay. Oh my God, Jay is more like one of those half human, one of those.
Erica said center.
Yes, like
half horse, half human.
Because, come on.
It's Jay.
That crack music, nigga.
Like, how you gonna compare King to the Gnomes? How you gonna compare Django Fett to the clones?
And yes, people, I've been cloning Toby One Kenobi.
But the Force
Is even though he's on the dark side, or seemingly at times.
Is he Jedi or is he Sith? Is he Neo in the Matrix or Mr. Smith?
And never question his rapping skills.
Never. Like, so...
It just sounds stupid.
I don't get it.
Like, that opinion is just wrong.
That's
even that,
what was I just talking about? I had another point to bring up, and like, what was I just saying? What was I just talking about?
Alright. So, never question his rapping skills. But before that.
Yeah, before that.
Can't wait.
Yeah, fuck it. But like, he was like, if Jay like puts out a diss record, he'll consider going back in the booth.
Ooh,
Joe. Should first.
Will
Jay let this in?
Oh, Will, I thought you were talking about Smith.
So. Shout out to Will, shout out to Jada, shout out to Jaden, shout out to Willow.
That's a shout out to the Smith family.
Shout out to the Smith family too.
So what was the question?
Will he respond to Joe?
Well, it depends. If he's off that liquor, probably.
If he's off the liquor, he will.
If one day when he's just watching it or somebody brings it to him and he's off that Jack Daniels, probably.
I hope he does. I think he should.
But
especially
why would he answer this
he should.
Retiree?
It doesn't matter. Even like
Joe Budden's
you said I shouldn't talk when you're talking. You're gonna have to shut up when I'm talking. Okay? Okay? So like, I think he should. If he's looking for out for his album and steam and to get people talking and so about if he's actually ready with the album right now, I think he has to. He has to respond. But I don't think he will. So in my heart of hearts, I don't think he will.
Well, if I guess Joe Budden's getting bigger now that he's linking up with academics.
That's crazy. That's true though.
So probably it would be worth it.
Yeah, I definitely think it would be worth it.
Even he could bring academics into it, so he could diss academics too.
Right.
Because he was regurgitating what Joe Budden just said.
Sure. You could get it.
If I forget it,
straight ether that nigga.
yeah.
Yo. What?
I was just saying that you homies with the homie, you picking up for the homie, you both gonna get burnt, man.
That's real shit.
We ain't leaving no witnesses.
So yeah, actually, I'm not even sure if Joe would actually respond. I might consider, he was acting like
Probably he was just trying to get him to do more tracks. Probably that was the aim.
Yeah, probably he's a low-key fan.
Probably.
But he everybody loves Jay. He knows that he can rap and stuff, but and that even contradicting him saying that he can rap, even contradicting him saying the only reason why we think he can rap or this, that and a third is
Joseph loves to talk, man.
He does. And he did admit that he was probably just popping shit. He loves to pop shit because he's not even really...
He's just entertaining at times, I guess. Or it's just...
Because he can know, knowing that there's almost no repercussions.
Okay, seeing that he's a media guy now.
Media Joe.
Media Joe.
Two fracture core. Yeah, how activist. Yo, how am I, yo, that's his gift. That's his talent.
Anything else to talk about?
Just... That's it. Joe Budden didn't get roasted in my opinion.
Oh, most deaf.
Jay Elec. Most deaf. Most.
Say one good rapper too. Most deaf.
You're actually talking about most deaf.
Yeah,
should, and I think Jay should respond to him too, but I'm not sure he will.
Nah.
Get the
only if Media Joe will respond. That's the only. Like if he's sure he'll respond. If he says,
but how will you be sure?
I don't know. Ask him.
Nah, you have to just diss him. Because it will help Jay's, if he's serious about releasing an album and getting some steam, and he has to.
So you're saying Jay Elec's team relies on Uncle Joe. This is Uncle Joe.
Kendrick never wanted this smoke, so.
Then you say Kendrick fired 2 shots. Fired back 2 shots.
Absolutely.
So what about the answer?
But Jay answered that. He did the curse of Mayweather.
Okay. So that was one song for one song. Alright.
So who won that?
I didn't even remember that Kendrick this. Like that was a shit album, that shit playlist.
I could never end a career if it never started. He just had 2 lines. You know what I mean? I gave that little cockroach life. Blasted me. Niggas made all those memes. They laughed at me.
He was crying, man. He was crying.
It's World War III, motherfuckers. The catastrophe.
Yeah.
But yeah. Cyhi the Prynce. No Dope on Sundays. Jaden Smith. Siri. Check them out.
Dope every day.
Check them out. Don't just Mumble TV. Biggs.
Shotty.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, notification bell.
I was waiting on you to forget that.
I do this. Out.
I just quote songs when I'm under pressure, best feeling. When you know God gon' come to your rescue, just chillin'. I be speaking in parables, pull the strap from up under my arm like it's a parachute.